I always thought I would be on some kind of a diet, and this is the first time in my life I actually feel like this is not a diet, this is a lifestyle. When people think about diet, they always think of something temporary and painful, possibly. I was diagnosed with Hashimoto's, which is a thyroid condition, and I started taking medication just like anyone else. But it didn't help with all the symptoms. I think a healthy lifestyle for me these days means something else than what it used to mean before I started following this ketogenic approach, because I always used to think you have to somehow feel like you're restricting yourself because everything we eat these days is somehow unhealthy, or it can be if you eat too much of it. This doesn't happen on a low-carb diet because you simply don't have the need to overeat or to eat more than you should. So you end up with this liberating feeling that you don't think about food, you just eat whenever you're hungry, and you know that the food you eat is always high in nutrients and will keep you full for longer. I think the best way to follow a keto diet is to keep it simple, and that's actually the best way to follow the diet in the long term. And it was amazing to realize that I can actually eat foods I love. When I was looking for information about the ketogenic diet, I couldn't find what you would call trusted information because many resources were contradicting. Some of the resources were referring to very old studies or studies that have been proven to be wrong. And it really took some time to be able to understand what the truth is. When I learned the right way to follow the diet and we had this idea to create an app, I thought it would be great to share all this knowledge, all this information. And I simply wanted to create an app that will have everything from tracking the diet itself to information about the diet to recipes so that people never get bored with the food they are eating. A big part of my cookbooks are always the photos. And I think when I take the photos, I want people to get inspired, and it allows me to share these recipes with even more people. When you're passionate about something, it shows through the way you work and the way you approach things, because for you they are personal, because for you it means a lot.